Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. The Hokies will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So North Carolina's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Lopez to pass. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Virginia Tech's offense will take the field for the first time. The hand to the running back. And they'll start the night with a rush and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It Smothers. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. First down here for the offense. The run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And how about the three-pointer from downtown? The long field goal attempt, they trust their kicker, and it took every inch. Just hits the crossbar and gets over and goes in.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Lopez lost the fire. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds a little space. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He breaks the tackle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The play action fake. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Makes the grab. It's Shep. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've got a first down here to open the period. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Smashes ahead. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, UNC! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets and making the big play.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Hokies are facing 3rd and inches. Try to get it through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Adams. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Watson. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And he had just enough to will that one home. That brings him to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. From the gun on third down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finding open areas. There he goes. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the air, it's Watson. Looking for his man. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Hokies line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's smothered. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this is why a lot of offensive coaches are okay going into halftime, trailing, not being too aggressive. Because when you try to make things happen, sometimes disaster strikes. And you just saw it right there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The give to the tailback. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That ball. Make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Keith. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Dropping back, it's Watson. He's got his man across the middle. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half. Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Watson. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
On fourth down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Going to swing it on second down. The sure hands, it's Ship. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll run play action. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll try to race to the edge on first and goal with the wide receiver. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Lopez to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Motion from the back. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Washington. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else,
Turning it on! Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. The running back has it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down. They'll go to the ground. He stopped. 49 after gaining 10.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking up.
There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the defense got him at the 27.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal.
North Carolina, 17. Virginia Tech, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Lopez wants to fire. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Finds some room. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Heat. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Release to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He slings it deep to the left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to throw, it's Watson. Can't find his man. Took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that now.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field down. Lofts one high and deep. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's square.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Hokies. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They make this look ridiculously easy.
And it's because you've done it so much together. You start to build a trust with your quarterback, and that quarterback knows, I'm going to create some space near that sideline. You throw it where I can get it. I'll go up and make the catch on that fade route.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lopez to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
From the gun, the running back has it. On a sweet spin, and he's free. Breaks into the open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even...
Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet step. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. It's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.